Alright mga kapatid, international news ulit tayo. Ginawang impyerno ng Israel mga kapatid ang Yemen sa panibagong pag-atake nito. No? Ang sabi rito sa report mula rito sa WION, Israel takes revenge. Gumante mga tol ang Israel sa Yemen o sa Houthi mga kapatid dahil doon sa hinihinalang ginawang pag-atake ng Houthi sa Red Sea. No, ang sabi rito sa report mga tol, Israel has launched its most extensive bombing campaign in Yemen to date. No, pinakabago mga tol, targeting key Houthi ports and power stations. So yun yung tinarget nila, yung mga pier, no, mga ports, ano ba to? Daungan, ganun. And power stations in its Operation Black Flag. Yan ang kanilang operation na pangalan. The strikes came in retaliation for recent suspected Houthis attacks on Red Sea shipping. Israel, yun ang laging inaatake ng Houthi, no, yung mga shipping lines sa Red Sea. Yun dun kilala yung Houthi para silang mga pirata no. Israel says the Houthis are using civilian ports to transfer Iranian weapons for drone and missile strikes against Israel. Among the targets was the Galaxy Leader, a ship hijacked by Houthis in 2023 and repurposed for military use. No? Okay. Yemen's Houthis responded by firing a ballistic missile at central Israel, claiming it hit near Tel Aviv. Could this cycle of strikes and retaliation spiral into a wider regional conflict? Ito, simula na naman ba ng panibagong labanan o gera mga tol? Alamin natin yan mula rito sa report. Siyempre again mga kapatid tayo ay magbibigay lamang ng reaksyon, commentary, opinion, criticism at kung ano-ano pa. No, tayo ay parehong sabay na manonood ng balita mga kapatid. So hindi ako ang magbabalita sa inyo, manonood lang din tayo. Bago natin to simulan, huwag mong kalimutan mag-subscribe, click mo na rin ang notification bell para ma-notify ka whenever na may mga bago tayo reaction video tulad nito. Alright, so wag na natin patagalin pa, total wala na rin naman tayong hinihintay na, panoorin na natin to mga tol.
Israel has declared revenge against Yemen's Houthis, unleashing a devastating bombing campaign targeting what it calls the backbone of the Houthi military operations.
Oh, the backbone mga tol.
Early on Monday, Israel unleashed
kasi dito sa port na to, dinadala o dinadaan nga daw yung mga gamit na mula sa Iran. Kasi nga itong Houthi is backed by Iran. Ibig sabihin sinusuportahan to ng Iran. Sabing ganon dito sa report, ginagamit ng Houthis yung civilian ports to para i-transfer yung Iranian weapons for drone and missile strikes na ginagamit ng Houthis laban sa Israel. So yun yung tinira nila para walang daanan na, no?
Strikes, dubbed Operation Black Flag, it came after a suspected Houthi attack on a ship in the Red Sea and marks one of Israel's largest military actions in Yemen to date.
So ito yung pinakamalaking military action ng Israel, pinakabago, no, to date. Ito yung pinakabago laban sa Houthi sa Yemen.
Overnight, the skies above Yemen lit up with explosions. The Israeli Defense Forces say they targeted the ports of Hodeidah, Ras Issa,
Al-Salif, Raisa, and Hodeidah.
The IDF also claimed to have hit major power station at Ras Kanatib power station.
So ito pala, ito yung Red Sea. Dito dumadaan yung ibang mga commercial vessel na inaatake ng Houthi.
The IDF claims these ports were being used by the Houthis to transfer weapons from Iran. Weapons, it says, have been used to launch drone and missile attacks against Israel in recent weeks.
So sabi nga rito, IAF jets guided by intelligence struck Houthi terror targets at the ports of Hodeidah, Raisa, Salif, and the Ras Kanatib power station o power plant. Siyempre, kailangan ng power station nila. The strikes targeted sites used to transfer Iranian weapons and attack Israeli civilians with UAVs and missiles. Among the targets, the Galaxy Leader ship seized by the Houthi in 2023. Inagaw ng Houthi yung Galaxy leadership na yan at ginamit ng Houthi no, para sa kanilang military purposes, and fitted with a radar system to track international vessels for terror operations.
Loud blasts were reported across these coastal areas as Israeli warplanes bombed what they described as military installations repurposed from civilian infrastructure. Israel's defense minister had announced the strikes, warning, as I am quoting now, anyone who tries to harm Israel will be harmed.
Sino man ang mananakit sa Israel ay masasaktan, sabing ganon. Yemen will be treated like Tehran. Anyone who tries to harm Israel will be harmed. Anyone who raises, sabing ganon.
And anyone who raises a hand against Israel will have it cut off.
Nako, sino man ang magtaas ng kanilang kamay, no, laban sa Israel ay mapuputol, sabing ganon, mga tol. Yan ang babala ng Israel, no, sa kanilang mga kalaban.
These will continue to pay a heavy price for their actions, quote unquote. One of the targets was reportedly the Galaxy Leader, which is a commercial vessel seized by the Houthi forces last November.
So eto yung vessel na yan na sabi ko nga kanina, no, para sila mga pirata na kasi yun ang hilig nilang gawin, yung umatake sa Red Sea. So eto yung Galaxy vessel, Leader Galaxy, na kinuha ng Houthi nung 2023.
Remember, the Galaxy Leader had nothing to do with the Houthis or Israel. It was a commercial car carrier. But in 2023, it was seized by the Houthis during the start of a campaign of attacks on the Red Sea.
Yun na nga, no? Walang kinalaman itong barkong to sa labanan ng Israel o sa Houthi. Kumbaga, ito'y hindi barko ng Israel, ito'y hindi barko ng Yemen. Kumbaga, isa lang tong ordinaryong commercial vessel, pero nagsimula itong attack ng Houthi dito sa Red Sea. Kumbaga parang naging mga pirata sila dyan. At isa nga tong Galaxy Leader vessel na to na kanilang kinuha. Kumbaga, nila, no? Inakyat nila, mga tol, para kumbaga sa eroplano hijack. Eto, ganun din.
The vessel was being operated by the Japanese shipping line and was en route India from Turkey when the Houthis used a helicopter to board the carrier. They detained the crew. And it took 2 years of negotiations for the crew to be released. The ship was taken to the coast of
Grabe, tagal nun para i-release yung mga crew
Yemen. They detained the crew. And it took 2 years of negotiations for the crew to be released. The ship was taken to the coast of Yemen after it was hijacked and have been operated by the Houthis ever since. It was seized because the shipping line's parent firm was co-owned by an Israeli businessman, Ibrahim Ungar.
So, co-owned ng isang Israeli businessman.
Now, according to the IDF, the Houthis installed radar systems on the ship to track maritime traffic as well as planned attacks on vessels in the Red Sea. The Ras Kanate power station, it was struck because Israel claims it serves as a key electricity hub for Houthi military operations. Israel called it another example of how civilian sites are being militarized by the Yemen-based group.
So nakikita talaga natin dito, mga tol, hindi pa rin talaga napapayapa. Kahit na nagkaroon ng ceasefire sa pagitan, mga tol, ng Israel at saka Iran. Yung Iran nakakapagpahinga 'Di ba? Iran nakakapagpahinga, nakakapagpalakas sila, Israel hindi. Meron silang mga mga kalaban pa rin, Hezbollah, Houthis, 'di ba? Tuloy-tuloy pa rin, Hamas.
Remember, Israel views the Houthis as part of a broader Iranian-backed network operating against it in the region. A network that includes Hezbollah in Lebanon, militia groups in Syria and Iraq.
Ang dami nilang no?
The Houthis, meanwhile, have hit back. The Houthi military spokesperson said in a televised speech that the group fired a ballistic missile at central Israel's Jaffa area on Sunday, calling it a significant military operation. The missile, dubbed Palestine 2 by the Houthis, was declared a success by their leadership. Israel is yet to confirm any damage or casualties from the strike.
Pero may mga nababali-balita rin. Hindi ko alam kung totoo, pero hindi naman natin syempre ikukumpirma yan. Do your own research na lang. Pag may mga tinatamaan daw sa Israel, lalong-lalo na pag talagang medyo matindi, nagkakaroon daw ng cover up. Well, yun ay sabi-sabi lang mga tol, no? Pero dito nga ay wala namang naiulat na tinamaan doon sa pinakawalan ng Houthi. Ano sa tingin ninyo mga tol? Well, ayan mga kapatid, nakita natin na tuloy-tuloy pa rin talaga ang mga kaganapan, tuloy-tuloy pa rin talaga ang mga kaguluhan na nangyayari sa gitnang silangan mga tol, no? Bagamat nagkaroon na nga ng ceasefire sa pagitan ng Iran at saka ng Israel, hindi pa rin nakakapagpahinga Israel. Nagpapalakas ang Iran, nagpapalakas ang Israel, pero ang Israel patuloy pa rin silang nagsasagawa ng mga operation laban sa kanilang mga kalaban. Ay nako, wala na talaga atang kapayapaan mga tol, no? Well, ito naman talaga ang nakatakda na mangyayari sa mga huling araw bago dumating ang wakas. Anong masasabi nyo rito mga tol sa mga balitang to? Pwede kayong magbigay ng komentaryo sa ibaba. Hanggang sa muli, ako nga pala si Shobaldi. Peace out.